Hey everybody, this is Randy Rodenhouse, founder of the Note Authority, and today we're going to talk about how to record an assignment of mortgage or a assignment of deed of trust, depending on what state you're in. We're going to kind of go through different steps that you have to take in order to record it. They're all very simple, but you don't want to forget any of them. But let's first talk about exactly what is an assignment. Assignment of mortgage or deed of trust is a written document which basically serves as proof of transfer of a loan obligation from the original borrower to a third party. So basically it's a proof that you own the loan and the note. So you definitely need to have this. Why is it important? It's really important because it serves as proof of transfer of the loan and gives the note buyer the right to foreclose on the property if the loan is in default. A lot of times attorneys will do a title search of the property. It's conducted really to determine whether the assignment of mortgage has been recorded before they start the foreclosure process. So you definitely need to have that in place and the assignment recorded at the courthouse. So let's go through the steps of recording an assignment. Again, it's pretty straightforward, but step one is to search either by Google or Bing or whatever for the county that corresponds to the city or town where the property is located. So for example, if the property is in Memphis, Tennessee, you're going to Google Memphis, Tennessee County. And once you hit return, it's going to give you the county of Shelby as the search engine finds what county that corresponds to. So next step is really to search again for the following. You're going to put in this particular case, Shelby County Recorders, or you can type in Shelby County Register of Deeds. Now, depending on what area you're in, either one should work, and it's going to pull up possible websites that correspond to those counties' recorders' offices. What you want to do is click on the websites, go in there, search around, and get the phone number to talk to someone at that county to get the information. Once you do it for that county, you can write it down and you don't have to do it again, but for each county you're going to have to go through this process. Step 3, you're going to call the county and confirm that you have the right location and department. Say, is this Shelby County Recorder's Office? If they say yes, say great. Make sure they record. Do you record assignments of mortgage? Do you record the assignment of deed of trust? And if they say yes, say great, and then ask the following information. First of all, find out the cost of recording an assignment. Shouldn't be that much, but again, you need to get the specifics. Many times, they'll have the first page to be one price and the second page will be a lesser price. For example, you might have $12 for the first page and $4 for each additional page. Sometimes they have additional charges depending on if you have additional references and so on. So again, you need to get all the specifics for that particular county. Step 5, you want to ask who the check should be made out to and what forms of payments do they accept. So most counties accept checks, from companies or cashier's checks, things like that. But you want to ask to make sure what kind of form or what forms of payments do they take and who you should make the check out to. Okay, now in step 6, you want to ask where to send the payments and the documents to be recorded and how long does it take to get it back. You want to kind of have some timeline. They're not going to give you exact numbers. They're going to probably say it takes 2-3 weeks to get it back once they record it. Some counties are very, very slow and some are pretty quick. But you also want to make sure you get the payments to the right spot and the document to the right spot because it's a very important document, right? So you need to get all that information and write that down. Step 7 is very important. Ask about the format. Ask if there are any special format requirements such as margins and page format, and where to place the record and return information, and where to put the prepared by information. A lot of these places require 3-inch margins on the top. That's most of them. Most of them accept legal documents and regular size paper, 8x11 or whatever. So again, you have to ask these things. Ask them to tell you, okay, what kind of margins do you need? What kind of paper do I need? What kind of You know, what things do I have to have in the document on the top, on the bottom, and that kind of thing. You also need to inquire whether there is anything you are forgetting to ask. Now, I put that in there because, you know, if you say, hey, is there anything I'm forgetting to ask you? Is there any other requirements that you're not telling me about, or I forgot to ask you? And, you know, sometimes they say, no, that's about it. Or sometimes they say, oh, yeah, we forgot. You have to put it in, you have to send a self-addressed stamped envelope or whatever. So ask these questions, and that way you won't get things back. Believe me, I've gotten a lot of assignments back and had to re-record it. It takes time, and it's best to write out a procedure. And this is essentially a procedure for you. Step 8, make a copy. Make a copy before you send it off. Also, you probably should scan it and put it on your hard drive and on the cloud somewhere, or on another hard drive, somewhere where you can keep it safe. Step 9, send the assignment out in a large envelope and include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Basically, that way, once they record it, they can put it in the envelope and send it back to you, and you can have the original back in your hands as soon as possible. I would send a cover letter explaining exactly what you want done. Sometimes you have multiple assignments. You might have 5 assignments, and you want to tell them, you know, record this one first, record this one second, record this one third, and so on. And the payment should be there. You want to make sure you get the payment included. If not, everything will come back. So if all these things are not there, you will definitely get the whole thing back, and it's not fun to have to redo it and send it off again. It's really just kind of a waste of your valuable time. So those are the steps in a nutshell. Again, I think it includes pretty much everything you need to know. Again, it's not complicated, but you definitely have to be detail orientated to make sure you don't get these things back. So again, if anyone has not signed up for our free gift, you can go to thenoteauthority.com/free-gift, and there you'll receive a free ebook on self-directed IRA investing. You know, how to buy. You know, we buy notes, real estate, tax liens, everything in our IRA. That book talks about that. It's a book I wrote. Also, you'll get a free newsletter with articles, sample deals, resources. We also send out videos such as this explaining the how-tos of note buying, and a lot of you already signed up, and that's why you're seeing this video now. But if you have any questions, you can email us at ask@thenoteauthority.com, and we'll see if we can help you out. With that being said, have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.